So if anybody knows Llandegla, which is where I am, you can see that it has a 3-mile climb, so it'd be interesting to see what difference turbo is. And then auto, all I've done is on this dynamic powerful, I've gone to +1, but I'm going to go back to normal. So max torque is 85, max speed 15, then assistance default, and then we'll see what it's like compared to emtb. The last ride was so muddy, it was really difficult to see, so we'll see. Bike's looking gorgeous. It won't look like that when it gets back, but hey ho. So we are at llandegla, and as you can tell from the conditions, it is freaking freezing, really cold. I've layered up as much as I can do, even put some goggles on to stop my eyes watering. We're going to send this, see what this auto does today compared to the emtb. For anyone that's not seen my last video, it's a completely new mode, so it's a dealer fit. It replaces the emtb completely, and it's called auto, and it says it on your display, but it's alterable. You can alter it both up and you can alter it down, and from my last ride, my first ride, it really was powerful. Didn't seem to make any difference to the battery though, so we'll see. So just here at the skills section, of which I don't have a lot, just trying to get warm. You can see now this Mandrake jumped. First time here, first time on anything like this really. Yeah, they're pretty easy. Oh, there. All the trees have gone. It just looks so different. Yeah, very weird. It does mean that what happens with the trails is they're a lot drier, or they dry a lot quicker. The downside is that they're just not protected, but I'm sure they have their own reasons for doing it, but it just looks really different. And that's everywhere, every trail centre. Every time they take the trees down, it just looks completely, totally different. And really up here I think it's better. The views are just gorgeous. So we're going to go up to the 3-mile climb now. I mean, this auto mode, as I've shown you, normal assistance, it does feel mega powerful. It feels like it's giving an awful lot of assistance. Obviously I can turn it down. I had gone up one already, so this is back to normal. But I might, if it alters the battery, I might just peg it down a little bit. We'll see. This is the beginning of the 3-mile climb. So we've got auto mode engaged on its neutral setting or middle setting. It's really freaking powerful. I can't put into words how strong it seems. But the purpose of this was for me to be able to pop it into turbo. Turbo has been altered to be the top of turbo, and just see what sort of assistance that is giving, because turbo's normally quite powerful anyway. But to pop it to the top, what we'll do is, wow, this mode is just so bloody, just gives you so much power. But when it goes up, I'll pop it into turbo, the display will turn red, yeah baby, and we'll just see what sort of a power difference it makes. So here it goes. So that's turbo now, and yeah, it definitely gives you more, but a million times more, I wouldn't say so. So that's turbo at its highest, and I'll tell you what, it's not a million miles away from auto. It's not. Which begs the question is, how much battery is it going to use? So I just popped it back down to auto, and I've not felt a drop in power really. Maybe it's another mile an hour, but it didn't feel like it. Interesting indeed. So it seems to be going through battery fairly fast, which could be due to the fact that it's -4 degrees. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop it into Tour Plus, which is this one now, for the same, oh Jesus, amount of effort, and it's markedly slower, like a long way slower. I mean, I was on 125 watt input on auto, that's 200 now. And that's a couple of mile an hour slower. So yeah, a lot of difference between Tour Plus and auto, but not a lot of difference between auto and turbo. Probably turn turbo back to normal, if I'm honest, because I just can't see a point in or a need for hitting that turbo when this auto is so good. So currently you've used 14% on my Trek 625 battery. I've used 50% on the Black Run. I'm not sure how much the Black Run we can do today, but it will be interesting. Oh, we've got some really small signs everywhere. Well, but with the 725, I wouldn't expect it to, with the emtb, to use more than 50%. Conditions are freezing, but saying that, there's not much mud about, which always saps that power, doesn't it? Saying that, that's the climb done. That's the big one at Llandegla, if you know it. There's not that much climb, there's a few short, sharp ones, but nothing ridiculous. Not sure if I can see how the Mandrake's doing today. It's just, conditions are really bloody treacherous. And I'm on with Jack Jones today, really no mates, so I can't afford to be having time off. Oh crikey, this is living though, this is living. One thing I will say about this Mandrake is it's got standard Maxxis tyres on, and it's the first bike, certainly e-bike, that I've not changed them straight away. They're actually a pretty decent tyre. It's a long while since I've ridden Maxxis. I've been riding various different ones, Victoria being one, Pirellis make a very good tyre, and a few others, Michelin's, Pirellis, Victoria. So I might even go back to Maxxis after. Saying that, I might just put Magic Marys on like everyone does. It does jump nice, even though it is really slippery. I don't know if you can tell with the looking at the conditions, but it's very freezing. And you just don't know what's underneath, whether it's shot ice or not. One thing about the Mandrake, the fancy suspension mine system has given up. That's currently at the warranty department with the MT Monster. They're looking into why it's gone. They've emailed them off. We're just waiting for some sort of a reply. So although it tracks the ride, it doesn't track the jumps. For them that don't know, Mondrake has a system where it will tell you how long you've been in the air, what sort of distance you've put in your jump, and then it just all downloads, and it's really smart. It tells you if you need to alter your suspension. So I'm currently running what they recommend at the minute, which for me is absolutely fine so far, but we haven't done any big jumps yet. So last time I was here, the Trek was having a new Bosch motor fitted, and Mark Noy from Llandegla was kind enough to let me borrow a top of the range cube. Thank you very much, Mark. And I honestly feel like this motor is different. It's different than the normal one. It's difficult to quantify. It could be because the software's changed. It just feels a bit sharper, and it's no good saying it was an old motor, because it wasn't. It was a brand new one. But maybe it's just altered this latest generation. And I know they brought out the race one as well, so who knows. But it feels good, and this auto feels good. If I've got the battery range with it, I absolutely won't be swapping back to emtb, and if I haven't got the range with it, I'll just turn the bugger down. Simples. Okay, so what a view. Just look at that. Absolutely stunning. So we're going to go down Snowdon View, but we're going to take a left. Probably the last 10 times I've done the right hand one, and it is absolutely fine, but we'll just go down the left. Just wondering how simple this is. It's not been too bad so far, but I'm hoping once we get to the tree line, then it will be protected and it will be warmer, so it shouldn't be as slippy. Who knows? We'll see. It's just more to get used to this. Mondrake is very different than the Trek. The Trek, I can't praise the Trek enough. The Trek's absolutely awesome. This is different. It's not like a normal mountain bike at all. The four geometries takes a lot of getting used to. I'm going to make both stay used. Right, that camp now where he's just struggling to get used to it a bit. And I could tell last time I rode with him, he just wasn't on it like he normally is. Am I riding this as well as the Trek yet? Absolutely not. Conditions aren't here for a start. Bike's not just set up as I want it yet, but it's got potential. We'll see. Well, this is a really nice section of it. Although there's a bit of snow about, I think it is quite grippy, and I fully hope so. I don't just end up binning it. Now I've said that. What was a tasty jump. I've got no mind system to tell me how many feet that was. But yeah, I've all got around the other side now. I'm not sure it's called roller coaster or something. And it is good, but you just forget how good this bit is. But I love this sort of riding, this sort of swampy sections. You can get loads of speed up. Oh, snowfall there. A tree that usually come very close to hitting. difference riding by yourself as well. So you just don't take it anywhere near what you're capable of. You just don't. And that's where the trails join up all to new. That is a lovely section. I do like it. The next section was a gorgeous bridge boardwalk thing, but it's taking it down, which is a shame. So this is called Drop Shore, but I don't think it does drop anymore. It used to be. It does have some sort of feature. I've only ever done it once. I can't say I was too impressed, if I'm honest. Can't remember what it was like. That's it there. Yeah, definitely not as good as the wooden section that was there before it. But I think it was health and safety reasons they put it down. I'm loving the new signs. They seem to be all over. Nope, I'm not going to end up holding that guy up. Oh yeah. This is another one that's been deforested. It makes it look fantastically different. And the snow on it as well, you can appreciate that on the GoPro. It just looks absolutely gorgeous. And we do have a bit of snow as well to make it even better. That was an interesting drop. What's this? I think I should have gone high. Cheeky little jump there that sends you right into the post. So you can see with the skid marks that someone's already nearly done that. It's quite funny. But yeah, it's pretty. Magura brakes are coming too, which is good. Got a few issues with the bleeding, but done it myself now. Miles better. Probably get some golfer pads though, if I'm honest. After the brief try with them on the last tram, they were really nice. Oh yeah, that was a cheeky one that wasn't there before. Or I didn't notice it there before. That was cool. So I don't know if you can see, but there's like loads of people out today, which I'm surprised at. It's a Friday. I don't think it's school holiday or anything. It's first week in December in the UK, and I was thinking you've got to be pretty hardcore to even come out today. It's absolutely freezing out. I'm just hoping I can drive home. It's about 40 miles from me. I'm sure it'll be fine. But even though it's wintry conditions, it's just lovely. Oh yeah, like a bit of a jump. Perfect, baby. Not sure if they were all normal bikes. Well, absolutely catch them on this next session because it's really steep. What's that over there? Not sure if it's a walk. There is a new section that I've just never found yet. Okay, so this is one of the black sessions that used to absolutely be one of my favourites, and they've altered it, and it's not for me. There's some massive jumps, stuff that I'll never clear. I'm never going to clear at my age, and there's no way around it. So still a good section up to there, but what used to be my favourite part of Degla's sadly gone now. But I guess the people that can jump absolutely love it. So what I found out about the auto mode is, forget the bollocks that the Bosch engineers telling you about headwinds, is if you only give a little bit of effort in, just like the emtb, it'll give you a bit of effort. What's different about this mode is if you get up to like 10 miles an hour and then you stop pedaling as hard, it will pedal harder for you. And that's more of a, I suppose it's better for us. That's a better way to describe it, because look at bloody headwinds in there. Whoa! Look at headwinds in the frigging woods. So that's just one way to look at it. I was trying on that last climb. It's really good for that. Especially if you start to get a bit tired at the end of a climb. These are the jumps I'm just too big for me now. Before, I clear every single one of them. Not anymore though. And this is the bit, this was my all-time favourite bit. I got a fantastic picture of me racing here a few years ago for one of these drops, but now just can't do it. Not much talking, just concentrating, sorry. But yeah, it's a game, but progress I guess. Whew. Still decent. Still decent all the same. So earlier this year I did a video on, is llandegla good for e-bikes? No, it's brilliant, and I really stand by that. I've done this so many times on an analog bike, and some of these climbs are absolutely brutal. On an e-bike they're just not, and so I think it makes the ups good and the downs better. Probably controversial, I know, but that's how they look at it. So yeah, would I recommend llandegla for e-bikes? 100%, brilliant. So Golden Trail, a little bit of North Shore. I've just spotted the red on the right hand side there. That's been deforested, as is a lot of stuff here. And it just looks totally different. I was like, wow, is that a bit I've done before? That's how different it makes stuff look. So my brother will be loving this lovely North Shore knot. But with chicken wire on, you've fairly got it covered. There's a few spaces where people have been breaking and it's broken, but realistically it's quite grippy. That used to be a decent drop off the end as well, but just filled that in. I quite like little drops. but I guess not happening. And this is a nice quick section down here, followed by a really nasty climb if you're on a normal bike, which we used to be pleased if we could actually get to the top of it without dabbing, which, like I say, I did do quite a lot of times. Not the same on these, not really a challenge at all. The down bit gets quite quick though. Not sure what sort of mile an hour you get, but it is quite a bit. Around 25 or something, fast enough done. Okay, so this is the end of this climb, which is dead technical. And I know with the emtb, where you could just have like a little bit, it made it so easy. So I know it's slippy today, but we're just going to see if it's good at technical climbings, and I'm not giving it a lot there, and it's not giving me a lot back. Ooh. I'm shunting all over slippy routes, but feet up, and maybe emtb would have been a little bit softer there, or maybe I'm just getting used to it, I don't know, but I got up it nevertheless. And yeah, okay, currently at 62% battery life, so I'm under no illusion we're going to finish this lap with over 50%, and then I do have a plan what I'm doing next, which I've not told you guys about, because in case I jibbed and thought no, we're not doing that, but we'll see. And the last section's down, showing you the res and how bloody cold it is. It is absolutely freezing, and this is the dark side and what's happening. It's going on the lake. Okay. I'm sure we'll find out. I'm sure we'll find out. A bit of wood. If I remember rightly, there's a tree there. There's a cheeky climb up before it starts to get interesting. But in this auto mode, it absolutely won't be any sort of an issue. You can hear like a squeaking noise. That's the seals on the Bergtech pedals. Need to give them a squirt. And then my bro very kindly bought me a pair of beautiful hopes for my birthday, which will be going on sometime soon. Although these are the composite ones, the composite Bergtech. I've used them before, and they are quite nice. I've used Bergtech pedals, and I've used composite pedals. Never used the Bergtech composite. Oh, I do like these signs. Really nice. So it's a Strava segment as well, but I'm not bloody breaking any records today in these conditions. Good job I've got goggles on, or I wouldn't be able to see a bloody thing. Oh. Oh, this is a nice section. New people like you. So, there's a little bit of up. It's only a little bit up. But just remember, on the normal bikes I get to there and I'll be absolutely buggered. Just on your left, buddy. It's okay, cheers, thank you. Just goes to show how imposing these trails can be. Whoa! And bloody slippy too. Yeah, nice. Wow. And then the black just comes around here, back up to the centre, and then we're gonna just have a minute. Bumhole! Oh, this shit. So I just had 2 minutes and a chat with a guy on the Orbea Superlight. He's just been around the red. It's the guy I caught up on that last downhill, to be honest. So just had 5 minutes and left foot's a bit cold. Apart from that, I'm pretty toasty. And we're gonna go and do the red now. Got plenty of battery left for the red, so I won't be sparing the horses at all. Thoughts on the auto though? The auto is good. It's different, and I think it requires a slightly different riding technique, style, call it what you will. I'll get used to it, and I think overall you're going to put less effort in. That's my concern, and a bit more battery, although the battery seems fine. So I don't know why the GoPro went off. I think it might be getting cold. So I think what I may do is try a mode down. If I didn't have to take my gloves off, I'd do it now, but there's no way I'm bloody freezing. So news flash, I had to stop. The scenery was absolutely stunning, so I had to take a picture. And so while I had my phone out, I've dropped the assistance, or whatever they call it in auto, to the next one down. And I think I've only ridden it for a few feet, but it feels like emtb used to do. That sort of level of assistance that it would give you. Because on the normal one, it just feels like a bloody rocket ship. Not that I'm saying that's a bad thing, because I'm absolutely not. But for the purpose of GoPro's turning itself on and off all the time now, so I don't know where I got up to, but we've turned the assistance down. So this is the next one down, and it feels like the emtb used to be. This GoPro isn't having it. So again, this is the next mode down, and it still feels like it's giving you plenty of assistance, but we'll see. Not sure if the GoPro is going to be working or not, but we're going to have a go at the lower auto mode and see what it's like.